welcome back to the channel, The Brick Sweethearts. Today we're going to be talking about another one of the Hogwarts classroom sets, and this time it is set number 76397, Hogwarts Moments, Defense Against the Dark Arts class. This is one out of 6 classroom sets that I'm currently reviewing. We already have some videos available to watch, so make sure that you check them out on our channel, and don't forget to stay tuned and subscribe as we have plenty more LEGO Harry Potter content coming. So before we get into the quick build and talking about the set, I'd like to share a quick personal story that relates to the Defense Against the Dark Arts class. I started reading Harry Potter books as a kid, and in my primary school we generally had the same teacher for each subject year on year, except for our English class, where for a variety of different reasons our teacher would change every year. Now, I wonder what that reminds me of. Naturally, being a 10-year-old nerd who was massively into Harry Potter books at the time, I was like, the English teacher's position in my school must be cursed, right? And of course, I liked to pretend that my school was Hogwarts and my English class was like the Defense Against the Dark Arts class. And yes, I know that makes me sound like a massive nerd, but I'm sure I'm not the only one who got into the fandom as a kid and liked to pretend to be part of this magical world. Now, let's get into the quick build where I will be sharing some Wizarding World trivia with you, and I hope you enjoy. Defense Against the Dark Arts was a subject and core class taught at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, in which students studied and learned how to defend themselves against all aspects of the dark arts, including dark creatures, curses, hexes and jinxes, as well as dueling. The position of Defense Against the Dark Arts professor at the school was once rumoured to be jinxed, as no teacher could hold the post for more than a year without suffering an unpleasant fate. Rumour is Tom Riddle himself jinxed the position because Albus Dumbledore did not give him the job when he applied for it. The fact that no teacher has lasted longer than a year meant that the subject had numerous professors over the years. Defense Against the Dark Arts was a required subject from 1st year to 5th year. The lessons generally had a practical approach, with theoretical assignments given as homework. The curriculum of the class varied greatly depending on what the professor at the time deemed appropriate. As mentioned earlier, due to the jinx on the teaching post, many teachers had been appointed to teach this class. Defense Against the Dark Arts classes took place on the 1st floor, Class 104 in the North Tower, and Classroom 3C on the 3rd floor. In Classroom 3C, an iron chandelier hung from the ceiling, as well as a dragon skeleton. On one end of the classroom stood a projector that was activated by magic. Several desks and tables could be found in the classroom, as well as some sets of large windows. A fun fact about this class is that Bill Weasley himself, Ron Weasley's older sibling, was teaching extracurricular evening classes in this subject during the 1989-1990 school year. Now, let me know down in the comments what aspects of the Defense Against the Dark Arts you would like to learn most about. Welcome back, folks. I hope you enjoyed that and maybe even learned something new. Now let's talk about this set in more detail. This set depicts a scene from Harry's 4th year at Hogwarts, and we can tell that because the professor that's given in the set is Professor Moody, or is this Barty Crouch Jr.? Now, I don't know about you guys, but I don't think I can tell if someone is an imposter who is drinking a Apologist potion by just looking at a Lego minifig. So we're just gonna go with the understanding that this is in fact Alistair Moody. And we will get to talk about the minifigures in more detail in just a few moments, but before we do, let's discuss all the amazing details that are giving to us in this set. The book opens up to reveal a number of decorations lining the walls. We can see potions, trinkets, and different dark artifacts as decorations, and we can even see what looks to be a dragon skull. We will be giving you a close-up of this set towards the end of the video, so you'll be able to see all the great details for yourself. We also get a number of different furniture pieces that really help bring the classroom to life. This helps us recreate the scene from The Goblet of Fire where Professor Moody is teaching the class the use of the 3 unforgivable curses. We can see that he has started to write the curses on this little blackboard. However, it is curious that Lego did not include the actual names of the curses in this Lego set. And I do wonder if they are just being cautious and they don't want to get in trouble with the Ministry of Magic for using the illegal curses in their Lego set. And we also get this little very realistic looking spider, so that makes me feel super uneasy. But this is used as a prop by Professor Moody to demonstrate the unforgivable curses in real life and show the students how they work. And now let's put that spider away, far, far away from my side. That feels better. We also get 2 more little fun props as part of this set. The first one is this little book that when you open it up, it reveals the Dark Mark, which of course is worn by the Death Eaters to represent their loyalty to Lord Voldemort. And the second piece is this chest. When you open it up, inside you have this tiny little minifigurine, which is representative of Professor Moody being trapped inside this chest. And now let's get into talking about the minifigures in more detail. As always with these sets, we get 3 minifigures, or I guess you could say 4 if we count the spider, but I'm not a huge fan of him, so we won't do that. Going from left to right, for the students we get Hermione and Neville, and for the teacher we get Professor Alistair Moody. Or is it an imposter? I think it might be. So let's just say it's Alistair Moody / Barty Crouch Jr. drinking his Polyjuice potion. And as a bonus, we also get a mini version of Alistair Moody in his shrunk form to be stowed away in his trunk. As usual, the 2 students come in their standard school uniforms. In regards to the professor, this is the first time that we've come across Professor Moody out of all the Harry Potter sets that we've collected so far. He comes in a very interesting looking outfit with his metallic leg and his walking stick, and of course his iconic moving eye. I'm very glad to have him as part of my collection. I hope you enjoyed my review of this set. Overall, I think that this is a great set filled with a lot of great details. As is the case with all these other classroom books, it is quite fragile, so you do want to be extra careful when you're handling it and moving it around, as it is not really made for rough play, but rather is made to be more of a display piece as a decoration, especially when you have the whole collection together and you are displaying them all as books. That looks much nicer, but it still has plenty of details and plenty of play features, so in my opinion it is a great set. Now let me know down in the comments if you have this set yourself in your collection and what your thoughts on it are. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, we have plenty more content coming, so make sure to stay tuned for that, and until next time, take care folks!